All right, we'll go ahead and call the Becker City Council meeting of March 5th to order. If you'll rise for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Welcome. We have two members who are away on spring break this evening, so the three of us can manage, I think.
The smart cue.
All right. Have you guys had a chance to take a look at the minutes from February 19th? If so, I'll ask for a motion to approve.
Motion to approve the minutes.
Second.
Motion from Troy, second from Rick. Any discussion on them? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, carried. Any additional items for this evening's agenda? If not, a motion to approve would be.
I'll make a motion to approve the agenda as presented.
Second it.
Motion from Rick, second from Troy. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Guests in open forum. Anyone for guests in open forum this evening? All right, seeing no one, we'll move on to the committee reports. Budget and Finance.
All right, so Budget and Finance, we met on the 21st of February. Going through the audit this week as we speak, so it's the 4th through the 7th. So our auditors this year is KDV is doing our, helping us with our audit, so they are here on site all week this week. Otherwise, the numbers look good, and then we're going to have, remember last month we had some questions that we had for Josh. Josh is going to, I figured it'd be best that probably the entire council would want to hear the information. So during the executive session on our next meeting, which would be the, 19th? Yes, on the 19th, he'll be here. Would have been here tonight, but he is out of town as well. Another smart one. So that is all I got for Budget and Finance.
All right. So Fire Board met the other week, and we walked through our financials again, as well as approved the Fire Personnel Policy Manual that the Fire Chief brought to our attention. So, Park and Rec.
We met, when was it? Got my dates goofed up. Monday, February 25th. A big thing is the red Poliat trail system for the horses out in the city park. We got granted $500 from the Minnesota Trail Riders Association. And I just want to say a special thanks to Ron Hubbard. He's going to actually put all these trail markers up and do all the work on his own time. So that's exciting for people that ride horses, and they'll have all the new trail marking signs up. Big thing coming up on March 14th is the HKGI update open house, 6 to 7:30. It's a Thursday at the community center, so they have all the data that they're going to share with us. And then the other big thing is Parks and Recreation has their own Facebook, so they want to get that out to everybody, start sharing it. And they just want to know they have skates of all different sizes, and the rental rate is $4 for a set of skates.
At the Cobinger Park.
Cobinger Park, yes.
How about Joint Planning Board? Do you want to take it, or?
Sure. So Joint Planning Board, we met last week. We had a couple of ordinance updates. They're related to farm-related business, kind of clarifying the definition. And it was one of the things, the farm-related business one is one just that the township had never really clarified, and so they had been approached about some questions, and gotta have it defined in the ordinance in order to say yes or no on something. So kind of defining what that was, specifically direct use ag. So if it's like seed, if you're selling seed or equipment or say farm implements, stuff like that, that you would sell. So kind of what is different types of farm-related businesses. Also production ag, of course, if you were, say you had a chicken farm, you're selling eggs, but you were doing it commercially or production-wise. It wasn't just, so you could bring a dozen to work, if you were actually selling them, and if you had say a stand on your property, you know, stuff like that. You know, what are you doing with the parking? Are you having everybody park out on a county road versus, you know, are you having parking on site? Things like that. So, so we defined that. There's also a second one, which was involving occasional special events. So something more than just your, you know, your daughter gets married, so we're going to have the wedding on our property. That's a one-time event. This would be something where, you know, you're having, say, it's not quite enough to need the full permit, but yet it's more than once a year. So something I think was 8 times, I think was the number, anything less than 8 times in a year where it's a occasional special event. So kind of one of those in-between areas there where you, more than once, but not the full, you know, I'm doing something every weekend kind of a thing where it's truly a commercial venture. So that was our main topic there.
All right, any other reports? None. We'll move on to administrator and staff reports. Branding presentation with Marie.
Thank you, Mayor and Council. So tonight we get to launch the new city brand. So I know we have discussed this in the past, and when we redid our website, this is actually one of the links right off of the website that we had transitioned with kind of that new look to our city at that point. So we kind of transitioned away from the older leaf logo into the city of Becker with a little Minnesota icon. So that had been pulled from other jurisdictions. I know when we went to different presentations, that's the logo they had started using for us. So at that point, we looked at doing the RFP to find a service or a company that would work with us to do a rebrand and see, you know, what has been our brand now that we know that it's kind of been a couple different icons, and where do we move forward with that. So with that, we are launching the new Becker brand. So the slogan that was picked by residents was, "It's better in Becker," and they pulled, and actually I'll go to the next slide and then come back. So they pulled that Minnesota icon, so how you kind of saw it on that first logo that's been used on our website. That little Minnesota icon has been kind of significant, I guess, for what they saw in Becker. So if you look at this kind of state in the middle of the screen, the way they focused on the C and the K, the C kind of circles in on the state of Minnesota where Becker is located geographically. So they played off of that, and they brought it back, and they made each different department in the city as a whole its own icon. So each department now has kind of a character or a kind of a clip art. So the bottom, you can see the golf clubs for the golf course. The top right, they made the bird for the park system, and then the one in the center over the gray is the overarching city icon, if you could say it that way. And I do have the full list of them here. So these are some of them that they came up with. Public Works, the different bike trails that we're hoping to implement. Community Center, I thought that one was really fun. Finance obviously gets money. Snuffy's Landing, the little paddle. So each department now has an icon, and we can, if we ever want to do a specific park one for each park, this leaves a lot of flexibility in implementing new designs for each category of whatever we want to brand. So we do have some different brochures and signage planned. Looking at some of our park systems, so when we talk about that park study that we're working on, really identifying what each park has and even different walking paths between parks, this gives us really good kind of foundation on how we can connect those and kind of create that new recreational aspect to Becker and have it all kind of have one big cohesive look. And then with that, I'll actually kind of introduce a new video that we did specifically for Parks and Rec within Becker.
It is a community event that the city and the community center have been putting together on for quite a few years. It's a more family-friendly type of event where you can come out, bring your children, grandchildren, do a fun run, get horse rides, sit by the fire, listen to music, enjoy jumpy houses. So it's for all ages. So come on out and, you know, enjoy it each fall.
It's been here for quite a while at City Park. This is a gem that's not very well touched. It's amazing. We have trails upon trails of walking trails, dog-friendly trails, horse trails. We have the beautiful and heated and AC'd building behind me here that we do special events. You can come here and do your graduation party, birthday parties, wedding showers, baby showers, you name it. And our playground too is very updated, very new, and it's just such a great space to come out here. And I can't forget disc golf too. I hope you get a chance to enjoy it.
By promoting Becker, we put on these events, a couple events, during the year, and try to get our community as involved as possible. Especially for the new families that come to town each year, it's a great opportunity for them to come out, hang out, meet some new families, and just get a little bit more involved in their community.
So it's a perfect time. It's not too cold, it's not hot anymore, it's just the colors are changing. And this is just one of those ways that we can bring the community together and to celebrate fall.
Come and visit, check out our activities that we've got going on. We've got winter events, we've got a fat tire bike race going on, we've got a Celebrate Becker event in February. All those will be advertised through the city and also on the Chamber's website and Facebook pages. So check out the city of Becker. We're a great little place to live.
So we'll be hoping to get some of these onto our website and onto Facebook as well, but really try to kick off that overall city cohesive look throughout parks and with the different departments. That's kind of the first little tidbit that we've gotten to. We're working on some of the printed materials, the business cards, the letterhead, stuff like that, but we're hoping to really do a big launch here. I know it's on the city calendar. It's been in the, I know Bill and his people all included it in the community guide, so that was really fun to see that in there. And so we're kind of slowly getting out there, and we'll hope to update the city website here too once that comes up. So you'll see it pop up more and more. But otherwise, that's all I have. So
Thanks, Marie. All right, so we'll head into the consent agenda. Brent, are you our presenter for the consent?
I guess so. So good evening, Mayor and Council. In the absence of Greg, I am kind of the designee, if you will, for at least for this part of it tonight. So the consent agenda has numerous items on the revised agenda. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 are hiring and termination reports for Becker Police, the Administration, Community Center, and a revised one for Pebble Creek Golf Club. A temporary liquor license for Becker Lions, the 2019-2020 Workers' Compensation Insurance Renewal. There is an update to the Public Service Director job description. Resolution 1903, the 2020 Census Complete Count Committee. Resolution 1904, Industrial Headworks Building Roof Replacement. And certainly, last but not least, in addition, sale of property, number PID 60-407-0355, Resolution 1905. And unless there's any questions, approval would be requested.
All right, does council have any questions?
Make a motion to approve the consent agenda as presented.
Second it.
Motion from Rick, second from Troy. Any other questions? If none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, carried. Thank you.
Thank you.
Payment of the bills.
Make a motion to pay the bills.
Second it.
Motion from Rick, second from Troy. Any discussion on the bills? Without any, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, carried. All right, anniversaries for the month of March. We have one. Marie Flipson is celebrating 3 years, and she's our Community Development Coordinator. So congratulations on 3 years. Does council have anything else for the betterment of Becker? If not, I'll ask for a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Motion from Troy, second from Rick. All in favor? Aye. We are adjourned 6:14.